Hello, everybody. Benga Latenji here, welcoming you to GTN channel. We want to look at preparing tax computations and returns. Actually, this is more of a course than a topic. So it's going to be in a series, but at the same time, you agree with me, it sounds like learning about computing and how to return various forms of taxes to the relevant tax authorities, and both ways are actually correct. So we are going to overview the syllabus about the preparation of taxes, computation of taxes, and filing tax returns. And as we go into that, these are the coverage areas, that is the topics under preparing tax computations and returns. And it's important that we learn the objective of this course. Why learning tax generally as taxation? Taxation actually is needful to be understood because we must be able to compute, we must be able to familiarize ourselves with deadline and dates of filings and the like, and be able to manage our tax very well. So we need to understand, be able to explain the basic operations and scope of members, and especially when it comes to taxes of countries. So we need to familiarize, then we major on our own country. Also, we need to be able to compute adjusted profits. It could be loss also, and how to file them. PAYE for employee and payroll taxes. We need to understand how to compute capital gain taxes, the direct assessment on individual, those are people that are like entrepreneurs. We need to understand how to compute VAT, value added tax, and stamp duties, and how to remit them. We need to understand how to file necessary returns to the relevant tax authorities and the deadline that they have. We need to understand how to tax property tax and investment income. We need to understand and be able to identify and explain taxes and levies collectible by different arms of government. And last but not the least, an important objective of understanding taxation very well is to be able to attend to queries from relevant tax authorities, which will definitely come to us at one point or the other in our profession. So join us as we go into this topic actually fully, that we've tagged preparing tax computations and returns. We are going to look at all the relevant topics and subtopics under them. Looking at the introduction and background of taxation, we are going to understand more about our country taxation and the like, the progressive tax and regressive tax, really direct taxes, indirect taxes, and the like. General administration of taxes, like what's the component and composition of joint tax board, what was their jurisdiction and the like, how do we resolve tax issues. We are going to break them down, the basis of assessment, capital allowances, personal income taxes, the progressive rates for personal income tax that we now have, taxation of incomes, especially in partnership, company income tax, loss reliefs, we are going to learn them, and where loss relief cannot be granted and when it could be granted, and when it becomes it lapse. We need to understand taxation of specialized companies like that of oil and gas, insurance companies, and the like, withholding taxes, capital gain taxes, VAT, which we can also call value-added taxes, tertiary education tax, which is not for everybody, gift tax, which is not for everybody, stamp duty in our country. These and many more we are going to learn, and as we progress also, you will understand how to determine the basis period of any tax that you want to return, and assess the year properly, because that basis period is what is going to be used in taxation in determining what monies should come to government or not. So if we get our basis period wrong, then our tax amount will be wrong. So especially under New Finance Act, commencement rule, cessation rule, change in accounting period, all this will be covered as we continue. So don't forget to join us and like GGM's Associate channel, subscribe, comment, and share to other people so that other people could be beneficiary of what we are doing, especially when you know that around you you have people that could be reached. And don't forget to click all as notification so that anytime we upload new video, you will receive a notification. From GGM's Associate channel, Bengal Latin GFCA, we pride ourselves that we are value to life, value to your businesses. So please look up for the whole series of taxation, preparing tax computations, and filing returns. As we overview it, is going to last for like an hour thereabouts after this video.